Oh, wow. When we retire, I will have our hot tub bottle back. How's that?
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
Just died. It'll come back on again. Here's Florida for you right here. I can't wait. Oh yeah, this is good. So this one's called Iron Springs because it's rusted, basically. It's got a lot of iron, and you can see the edges, and it's very different than the other ones you're going to see. So Iron Spring Creek, there's like 50 degrees Fahrenheit, and this is like 190 degrees Fahrenheit, 185. That's too enthusiastic. Okay, so here's the Caldera Rim, right? So this is what I was talking about, 40 miles across and 30 miles north to south, and this is the 631,000 year ago eruption. This is 2.2 million acres, and that's how big it is.
Wow.
So it takes up probably half the park. All right, this is super cool. This is awesome over here. So you can look at both sides. You can look at both sides. These are living organisms, right? These are called thermophiles. I mentioned that at Mammoth Hot Springs this morning. But you know, if you were to touch them, they'd probably be squishy. I've never touched them before, but they'd probably be a little squishy. And then the bottom would be, because it's all mineral. It's all mineral based. So you got iron, you got calcium, you got magnesium, you got silica. All that stuff creates a kind of like a shell for a protective barrier. And then this stuff that's growing on it, these are the thermophiles, the heat-loving organisms that thrive. They live in this hot environment. That pool right there comes out at 185 degrees.
Sorry.
Right. This is a rainbow pool, and in the middle, bacteria and like enzymes and living things don't live in that hot water. That's why it's bright blue and crystal clear. As the water comes out, it gets cooler. It gets cooler as it comes this way, so it's in a temperature range where these things can live. The yellow, once we go to Sunset Lake over here, you can't see it, but once we get over there, you'll be able to see there's a lot more yellow around the edge. The yellow thermophile lives at like 180 degrees. Again, nothing lives above 185. As the stuff flows through here, it changes colors. The yellow doesn't like the cooler temperatures. The yellow stops up there and it turns to green and orange. The green and orange thermophile is the most common in the park. The stringy ones, the strings that looks like hair there, that's a filtering thermophile.
My husband probably would.
Okay. One of the crazy things that these things do is they photosynthesize with the sun, so they create oxygen.
We need that.
We do. Now, if people, like if I was to touch it here, I don't think the pH is too crazy here, but if I was to touch the water, it would just be super hot and I'd take my hand out. Right, I measured it here with a laser thermometer and it was like 130 some degrees, so it's pretty hot. But for people that don't know it, they shouldn't just stick their hand in it because A, it's steamy, so they know it's hot, but they don't know the pH, they don't know the acidic level or the bacteria level. If you have an open cut on your finger, you know, who knows what it's going to do to your immune system? I have no idea. But the Park Service has been able to take this stuff out. They've been able to scoop it out. They've been able to take it to their labs in Mammoth Hot Springs, and they're able to reproduce this in a controlled environment. And they're using these live cells in studies, like in the medical industry, right? They've done light testing with it. They've tried to make the orange thermophile live in a different, different temperature or a different pH, and it just dies off. It doesn't like it. It's like some people like single wide trailers in the mountains, and other people, other people like 5,000 square foot mansions on the beach. It's just what they specifically want to live in. It's all right. Some of you might have noticed already, I saw some bugs. There's some bugs that live in here. They eat the bacteria and they live on the hot water. I've seen them out here in the middle of winter when it's 20 below zero. The bugs are still thriving. There's still flowers. There's still green grass that grows here in the middle of winter because they're getting exactly what they need. It's a very unique environment. It's very science and very microbiology oriented, but and people study this stuff all the time. So we're gonna walk out to the end of that boardwalk, take some pictures. We'll go see Sunset Lake. This grass here is called bent grass, and it's endemic to Yellowstone because it grows in geothermal areas.
Oh wow.
Yeah.